Okay, so today I am making the game booklet for the shower. So here is what it looks like, if you can get it. Basically I just have the sheet here, and then put an E up here because the baby's name is Evelyn, and then have the 2 layers. It's the same thing, just would have one a little bigger, and then have the little baby feet, and then I have it all tied together with a ribbon. The front of this says, "I'm really glad that you could come to help celebrate with my mother. Sit down, relax, enjoy yourselves, and chat with one another. Sorry I can't be with you to share in mommy's shower, but you see I'm very busy because I'm growing more each hour. Though I'm not here to thank you for the special gift you brought, my family and I are grateful. We appreciate the thought. I'll be arriving shortly. I'm happy as can be, so after I've been home a while, please come and visit me." I thought that was really cute. So that is that. And then the next page, I just got this paper at Michael's, and it is Gartner Studios. I don't know. Anyways, so I did baby animal names for one of the games, and then baby word scramble, and then the thing that I made before, the wishes for baby, I just glued this on here and made kind of like a little pouch, and then put these in here so that everyone will have theirs, and it's just all together, and they can fill them out and then give them to me. So that is that, and we're gonna go ahead and put one together. Okay, so I already have everything cut out for my Cricut, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what everything is. Let's see here. Those there. This is the thing where you put on the back for the like the pouch, and this is from the Paper Lace 2 cartridge. Paper Lace 2. And it is the Lace 2 shadow right here. So this is the lace that goes with it, but that's the shadow for it. So I just used that. I put it in the Cricut craft room, and let's see. Didn't write down the size. Yeah, I didn't write down the size, but it was like 7 by 6. Actually, here, I can tell you. My mat is absolutely filthy. So it is about 7 3/4 by 5 3/4. So somewhere right in there. I don't remember the exact. I basically just kind of stretched it until it looked good. So that's that. And then for the very front, I printed this first on an 8.5 by 11 from my computer, and then like I did with the other stuff, I just lined it up on the mat, and then I put it on the mat and then lined it up in the Cricut craft room as to where it is on there. So that was pretty simple, a lot easier than the little ones that had a bunch per page. So this one I do have written down. This is from the new arrival cartridge, and I don't have the little book or anything because it's a digital cartridge that I got. So the top, it says card. It's the only one on there. It looks like this. It just has little ridges on the side, and then I just stretched it. So actually, it's like this. I couldn't flip it, so I just laid my paper sideways. So anyways, this top one is 8 inches by 6 inches. And then I just did same thing, and this one is 8.25 by 6.375. So that's that. And then we've just got our plain front page, these that I printed on the computer, and then our plain back page. So we're gonna go ahead and glue this back part on first. So it has time to dry before we need to put everything in there. Sorry. Now, important part of my project, halfway through doing these, I ran out of my zig stick. And it was the middle of the night, so I used this Elmer's, I don't even know, this Elmer's glue stick. It doesn't dry clear, and the very next day, they all fell off. So I had to redo it once I got my zig stick. Okay, so I just put the glue on the bottom and the sides, and then I've just eyeballed this, kind of put it in the middle of the page, maybe a little lower than middle. And just stack this down. Not really sure if you can see. There we go, that's a little better. Okay. So just stuck that down, and then I'm just gonna set this aside and let it dry. All right, so for our front page, glue these together first. The paper in the, when it goes through the printer, it kind of curves it, so I had to straighten it out on the edge, but still, the edges want to curve up a little. Okay, and then glue this down. And as far as placement goes, I have just been eyeballing it, and I think they're all pretty good. Okay, and then how I place it is I want to leave room over here, because when you open it, it's good. They're gonna have to fold this in order to get to the other pages, because the ribbon doesn't really let it like just slide open. So I put this more to the right so that there was room to fold it here without the thickness of this being in the way. Originally I had like little things in the corners here, and this was in the middle, and it messed with it. Those things in the corner were in the way because it's thick cardstock, and then I had thicker cardstock on it, so it just didn't work. So all right, so then we are going to put our little feet down. Put our feet down. Funny. I was so annoyed. I made 20. Everything that I've done, I've made 20 of, because I think we're gonna have about 20 people at the shower. So I did 20, and I'm 1 foot short because I already finished them all. I just set this aside to make the video once I was done. So yeah, I have one that just has 1 little foot on it, and I wasn't using my Cricut last night, so I didn't fire it up to print one little foot. So I will do that next time I have it on. Okay, so then this, I'm placing it not in the middle of the full page, but in the middle of this section here. All right, so that's it for the front page. There we go. All right, we will set this aside. And come back to this. And then I have this little puncher. And make sure I'm doing the right end. Okay. Again, just eyeballing it. thing is surprisingly hard to punch, but I found out apparently my fingers aren't really strong enough to push it. So if you just flip it over and push it down on the desktop, it seems to work pretty good. All right. And the thinner pieces on. And then I've just been lining it up with the holes. Of course, now that I'm recording, I did not have this much trouble with any of the other ones. There we go. Jeez. Super paper. No idea what that was that just went by, but I'm sure you heard it and it was super loud. Usually I'm making these videos at night and there's not as much traffic, but it is like 8:30 and this street stays busy until like 11 p.m. So okay, and then because the top is cardstock and it's hard to go through all of them even though the other holes are already punched, I have just been marking it. And then just punching this hole in. Have a little trash basket, I guess, over here. And so I've just kind of been tossing the scraps that direction. But you should see the floor. Looks like there was some sort of confetti party. Okay. So then we'll just line them all up and we've got all our holes here. And then my ribbon is about 5 inches for each one. Sorry, this is going to be hard to film because I'm left-handed. I should probably move you over to the other side, but... Alright, so, anyways, just... maybe up through the one side. And up through the other. And then just kind of make sure they're even. And I went and I got my zig stick and I had done half of them. And when I was at Joann's, I'm like, I feel like there's something else I need. Couldn't for the life of me figure it out. It was this ribbon. I didn't have enough. So last night, as I'm frantically trying to get all of these done, I went to Walmart thinking they would have it, but they did not. So then I had to go to Meijer for the second time yesterday. But I did get some other cool stuff at Walmart for the shower, so I'm glad that I ended up going. But I decided that there needs to be a 24-hour craft store for crazy people like me who like to do everything in the middle of the night. Okay, I'm just tying little knots and they're all going diagonally this way, so. I didn't feel like trying to make bows and make them all pretty, so I thought the little knots were cute. But yeah, this white ribbon that I got, the first one was like satin, like on both sides, and this one is kind of like matte on the one side and satin on the other side. You can't really tell all that much. I'm sure no one's gonna line them up and go, oh look, your ribbon's different than mine. Anyway, some of these little toes, they just get like little fuzzies. They don't, cause since it's such a small cut, it doesn't really cut clean sometimes. So I just have this little blade, and I've just been cleaning up the edges here. And not all of them are like this, just a few, but this one seems to be pretty messy. And then if it still kind of looks fuzzy, sometimes I'll just take the zig stick and just kind of run it over, because this dries clear. So it just kind of gives it like a clean edge. So, yep, so that is it. Oh, and then I forgot. Then we just take our little wishes for baby and slide it in. And there's not a whole lot of other green at the shower, but I really loved this paper, and it had the green in it, and the pack of paper, it's called butterfly wings, that I've been using for like everything. I got this at Michael's. I don't think Joann's had it, but I love this, and it's got kind of like a bubblegum pink, and the darker pink, the kind of like a lavender purple, a light pink, and then it's got this green, which is like not quite neon, but pretty bright. But all right, so that's it, and it is all put together and all set. And then I think what I'm gonna do is just put them on the like at each place setting kind of thing. So yep, but like always, I will include a picture from the shower at the end of how I had them all laid out and all that. So that is all. Thanks. Bye.